Hi everybody, welcome back to Quarantine Cooking with Carolyn. Today I've had a request for some Mexican food. And so I'm going to show you how to make sour cream chicken enchiladas. Now that bears a comment right here. If you want to see me do something, we do monitor the comments in the YouTube videos and in the Facebook. So if there's something you want to see, let me know and I will try to do it. So Ben, this one is for you. Now let me say, this is not a hard recipe, but there are a few steps involved. So let's get going and I'll show you how to do it. First thing you want to do is turn your oven on to 350 and let that preheat while you're doing this. So over here in the skillet, I have 3 tablespoons of butter and it is all melted. And to that, I'm adding 3 tablespoons of flour. And there we go, everybody out. I'm gonna cook that just for about a minute. Stir it all up really good. You wanna really incorporate all of the flour. And just cook it a little bit, just like that. And then to that, let me get a better grip here. To that, you're going to slowly add 1.5 cups of chicken broth. You don't want to dump this all in. You want to just go a little bit of kind of like a slow, steady stream. So that is all mixed in and you're just going to let that cook for about 4 or 5 minutes until this starts to thicken. So in the meantime, we're going to come over here and in a small bowl, we are going to take 1 cup of sour cream. And to that, we are going to add 1 4-ounce can of green chilies, diced green chilies. Okay. And you can get, I bought the mild, but you can get the medium or the hot, whatever you like, and you want to put them in like a strainer like this over a bowl and let the excess moisture drip out. Okay. And we're just going to mix that up. And we're going to set this aside as well. Okay. I'm going to give this just another stir, just keep an eye on it. Now, in this bowl, I have 2 cups of cooked chicken. This is a great recipe to use rotisserie chicken if you've got it, or leftover chicken. So whichever you've got, that's a great, and it helps the dish come together faster. To that, I'm adding about 1/2 cup of diced onion. And you might notice as this is going in that I've got a mixture here of red onion and white, and that's because I had just a little bit of red onion left and I didn't want to waste it, so I just added what I needed of the white. And I'm going to add about 1 cup of Jack cheese. Now I'm using a Colby Jack blend. You can use pepper jack if you like. You can use just Monterey Jack, whatever you like. You know, this is what I had in my freezer, and you know, we keep talking about using what we've got. So we're going to mix that up really good, and we're going to set that aside. So you can see we've got our steps going here. So I'm going to come back to the stove. As you can see, the mixture has gotten thicker and it's starting to bubble. So our next step is to take our sour cream mixture. Remember, we made the sour cream and green chilies. So we're going to add that in. And this is going to be your sour cream sauce for your enchiladas. Okay. And we're going to just mix that in. And I've done all of this over medium heat. And so now, once it's mixed in, I'm going to turn the heat off. And I'm going to bring this over here. I don't think that's too hot. Nope, we're good. Okay. And this is where the enchilada part comes in. Okay. What you're going to do is you are going to take about a cup or so of this and put it on the bottom of your 9x13 pan. And I have sprayed the pan just because it's what you do. By the way, if you don't have a 9x13 pan in your kitchen, you really need one, because these are workhorses, especially these Pyrex ones. They don't break or chip easily, and it's just a really good size, and you can bake in it and you can do casseroles in it, and it's just, the 9x13 is like the workhorse. Now, at this point, we're going to take about 8 tortillas, 8 to 10. Now, you can do these like traditional enchiladas and roll them up. Fill each one and roll them up if you'd like. I'm going to show you the easier way to do this. And what you're going to do is lay your tortillas down like this. And this way might take a few more. We'll see. There we go. Yep. Maybe. Yep. I think what I'll do is, yeah, there we go. Cover it. And then we're going to add all that chicken mixture. Let's get all the good stuff. Here we go. Okay. And then more tortillas. And like I said, you can do this the traditional way if you want. It's just that this way is quicker and faster. Let's put this guy in the middle. Here we go. And then we're going to take the rest of the sauce. And I'm sorry if you can't see that, but you get the point, right? There we go. All right, we're going to spread that around. And we're going to add our remaining cheese. There we go. And you can see why I did it that way. It's just quicker, easier, faster. So this is really more like a stacked enchilada or an enchilada casserole, but it all tastes the same however you do it. It really isn't really doesn't matter. So it depends, you know, if you've got the time, you want to roll them, go ahead. You know, this is going to go in the oven now for 20 to 25 minutes until it's hot and bubbly. Now this is the kind of dish that you definitely want it to be hot and bubbly, because if it's not hot all the way through, it's not going to taste as good. So let's take a look at our enchiladas, and they look pretty darn good. Oh yes, that is what you want them to look like right there. They are hot, they are bubbly, and they smell really good. Serve this with pinto beans, black beans, refried beans, whatever you like. Maybe some chips and salsa, a little guacamole, and you have got a Mexican fiesta. So Ben, give this a try, because I know you've got this.